Hi there, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. It's most likely your first time here. Today's topic is going to be no topic. I will not do topics. I've seen how most vloggers prefer to do topics on their vlogs. It's going to be topics like dating a Filipina. I'm not doing that. About how Filipinas will scam you, about how Filipinas are only out for your money. Yeah, I'm sure in some cases it's true, but use your common sense. If you're 70 years old and you're only going for 20-year-old girls in bars and tourist areas, yeah, there's a good chance that they like you for your money. But I'm not going to do vlogs about that. Just use your common sense. I'm not going to do vlogs about how it is guaranteed that your Filipinas family will bleed you dry. They will bleed you dry, and when you have no money left, they will dump you, lead you to starvation or death or whatever. Again, I suppose there may be examples of that, but again, use your common sense. How did you approach your Filipina? How did you approach the family? Did you show off, pretend to be much richer than you are? Did you set the bar for expectations at a completely wrong level? And either way, there are also Filipinos who will just not take your money. And I'm not going to do topics like how unfairly foreigners are treated here in the country. I've not been here long enough to have much of an opinion on that. I'm not sure it's true. It may be unfairly. The horror stories about foreigners being sent to jail and how terribly they're treated there. I'm sure the jails here are no joke. They're no joke for Filipinos either. And Filipinos go to jail plenty. And I'm not going to vlog or complain or whine about the fact that foreigners cannot buy land here in the Philippines. I think that's perfectly reasonable. If it were any different, then there would not be 1 inch of coastline, not one hillside, not one overlooking lot left for the honest Filipino. It would all be bought by us, wealthy foreigners, the Chinese, the Australians, the Americans, the Europeans. Would that be right? No, I don't think so. It's fair enough that we can buy condominiums and own that. We can buy and own anything else, just not land. And there are ways around it. You can lease land. You can lease land for a decade or decades, and with the clause for extension. So it's really not a problem. So no, I'm not going to do any vlogging with topics like that. I get it why other vloggers do that. It's all about money. It's about subscribers, it's about views, it's about being monetized on YouTube, and what will lure viewers in, what will lure you and me in. It's drama, sensations, girls, cleavages, unfairness, that sort of thing. But it's not going to be my thing on this channel. My channel is simply going to be a mix of clips about how my life here in the Philippines and Davao is unfolding. and some of it you may find boring. If you do, like for example the first clip here, that's going to be about my bike. If you're not interested, please just skip to the next chapter. I have a brief update on my bike that maybe you remember I showed you a while back that I had a bike here waiting for me when I arrived, and I have barely been riding it. It was not the bike that I had planned to buy. I wanted the Honda CB500X, but Honda said that that model had been discontinued, and they offered me this bike from a private seller instead. And it is a beauty of a bike. Super tempting. I could not resist. It's a 500cc, so a lot of more horsepower, more weight. This is 197 kilo, which I kind of like. Makes it more stable, especially on the bumpy roads. So yeah, it's a great ride, but it has a major flaw, and that is that the 43 horsepower makes it a very jerky, jumpy ride. It's like the gas is 0 or 1. It will run about 1050 or so RPM in idle. If you touch the throttle bar, it will go straight to 3000. So it's very difficult, I think, to handle this in very tight traffic. So that's the problem. You can deal with it by using the throttle, the clutch, the brakes all at once, and you'll have to do that, otherwise it's impossible. But it's far from ideal. I found out that there's a hack, because the problem seems to be with the ECU, the electronic control unit that controls the fuel injection. Turn on the ignition without starting the motor. Just turn on the ignition, slowly give full throttle, slowly go back to no throttle, turn off the ignition, wait 1 minute, then start the engine, and that should be much better. And it is. I did it already, and the 3000 RPM are now around 1500 RPM. But it's still a little bit nervous, and by the time I found out that, I had already ordered this year from G2 Ergonomics. It's they call it a throttle tamer. It's specifically designed for this machine. It's a handlebar with another characteristic, so when you turn it in the beginning, it doesn't pull the wire nearly as much as the original version. So I want to put that, and I was doing that, but I am struggling to get off this, we call it bar end weight, and I need this to come off so I can remove the old throttle bar and put the new one. This stock is impossible to loosen, just impossible to loosen. I've tried a lot, and I've given this WD-40. The problem is that Honda is using glue, a thread glue, to secure this screw, and that's a very strong glue. If I heat it up a bit, the glue might let go of its grip, melt, soften. I'm thinking maybe Rosalia or Daniela have a hairdryer that could do the trick, but they're not here. They are at a hair salon to get their hair cut. Rosalia's business of selling top quality vintage bags imported from pawn shops in Japan has already become part of the daily routine. And the occasional live selling seances on Facebook have taken on a much more professional
Okay,
appearance.
for this one naman, it's a kili-kili bag. And ang kanyang color naman, guys, it's a light pink. Ayan. Ang kanyang strap is...
Dana, Yana, and Daniela are working together very well. Dana presenting the bags one by one, Yana keeping the flow up by having the next item ready, and Daniela keeping track of who is bidding or mining and getting the details of the buyers.
Nandito ang kanyang brand na yan.
I'm impressed how well they do this. It is not as easy as it looks.
Here, ayan. Compartment. And another compartment here. And here, mga sis. May snap button compartment. Ang main compartment naman is a zipper.
Meanwhile, guess what is going on here at SM store? It is not unusual to have the attention of 2 or even 3 sales assistants at once, unlike back home in Denmark where they would typically be hiding from you. But 8 assistants? This is Rosalia taking every chance to promote her business and getting potential buyers to look up her Facebook JPN call. And at the prices she is offering, everyone is curious about it. Rosalia doesn't have a degree, something that has always nagged her, makes her feel inferior. But her drive and her talent for business is something that no degree could ever make up for. And she has an innate understanding that selling sub-quality goods with high interest may make you a quick bundle, but she's betting on returning customers and only sells back in mint condition, often like brand new, and her prices are unbeatable. So let me make some promotions here also. If you would like to score some extra points with your wife or girlfriend by buying her a guaranteed original top brand fashion bag, and trust me, you would score, but you don't want to shell out 50 or 60,000 peso or more, then check out what Rosalia has to offer here. And it is not only bags, it is also 18-karat gold jewelry with and without natural diamonds or other gems. It is perfumes and many other things.
So we're here in Nabona. So our aircon, 3 aircons, so we do cleaning. And cleaning, getting tired. No. Getting tired and sweat a lot. He been working in the kitchen.
Got 2 hours.
So our 3 aircon, 2 bedroom upstairs and here in the living room. So we're cleaning. Someone cleaning. So hi. So this is the house, our small house. Soon we're putting this in the Airbnb. Yeps. Fixing all everything. Huh? And this is our kitchen. Yeah, a small kitchen, but it's nice to stay here. And our table, it's a bar table, and they have a cabinet. So this is the living room and the kitchen. It's a small place. And going upstairs, it's so hot, very hot. Yeah, this is the master bedroom. Everything. So this is the outside. This place, it's a Nabona Townhouse. The community here, it's so nice, and the neighborhood, they are so friendly. And this is the one room. Very soon, I put this in the Airbnb, so renting. And we have a small place. I don't know where is the light it's on, so sorry. This is our home. Diba? Kamsa here. Diba? I love this house. It's really in my heart. I love to stay here, but we couldn't stay here because it's a small. So sometime maybe this is our, if we need some break, so we come in here. Oh, pas! Di pa pas po! Na-slide.
Na-slide.
Wala na, mapiang siguro na siya. Wala, napiang. Everyone are busy here. This is my favorite painting. The two ballerina. Okay, that's all.